The sheriff says the headbanging caused James to become unconscious and die.
Lucci.
But they say the independent report revealed taser, not head injuries.
This is a homicide. There's no question about it. This is homicide.
You will see Mr. James violently hitting his head on a concrete wall.
Malcolm, I need you to have a seat.
Alright, my name DumpGod Lucci. I'm from a small town, and it's called Racine, Wisconsin. I'm a freestyler, man. I freestyle, man. I don't really take the rap game really that serious, but I do freestyle rap, and I just do what come off the top of my dome. A little bit about me is I'm trying to make it out, and I definitely want justice for my brother. Okay, so Malcolm James is my brother. That's my oldest brother. He was like a really good, quiet person. He really wasn't in no, like, you know, in tune with all this extra stuff that you see me and TJ in all the time and stuff like that. He was the laid back brother, the brother that, you know, just quiet. Like, he really wasn't like all in everything that's going on. A few people knew him and stuff like that, but he really did work really hard for everything that he had and stuff like that. Like, he worked and everything. Like, I could say he was just an outstanding person. Like, he graduated, he worked at Culver's. A lot of people knew Malcolm. They probably even knew him from being in school, singing. He was in like a lot of singing stuff. Like, he was in a lot of, what is that thing called? The Leadership Academy.
Okay.
That's for Racine, the youth, for black men and stuff like that.
Oh, I've never even heard about that.
Yeah, so a lot of people probably know. He was in a youth leadership academy with Mr. Q and Mr. Dar. So a lot of people know about that too. And a lot of people know that he can really sing his butt off, like, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Like, he was really good at what he do as far as singing and stuff like that. And he was a good worker, like I said. Like, he stayed to himself. A lot of people didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? You would have to know him to know who he is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know how, you know, a lot of people know me and TJ. You know, a lot of people know me and him, you know, because we be out here and stuff like that. But my oldest brother, he just was out the way. You know what I'm saying? Out the way, you know. To get down to the nitty gritty, like, I really didn't even know my brother was dealing with mental health and stuff like that. You probably would never know, because like, people go through stuff every day and they don't tell you, you know what I'm saying? But it be challenges going on every day, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, I really didn't know my brother was going through mental health. People could be going through it and we wouldn't even know, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, the start of like everything that started happening, occurring, that I started seeing the change in my brother was the one day that he had went to Ohio. That was like the first day that I, you know, because we was trying to all figure out where he had went to. My auntie, my mom, everybody was trying to figure out where he went to. We was knocking on his door trying to figure out where he went, and we didn't know where he went. And then out of nowhere, my mom ended up getting a call maybe like a week later, and out of nowhere they were saying that he was in Ohio. He had drove the car all the way to Ohio. He tweaked out on an officer or whatever, and he bit an officer. And they ended up taking him to a mental health facility, and they ended up releasing him. They handled it correctly, and so when my brother got literally back to Racine, you know, I'm asking my brother, this was the last day I had seen my brother. I got the picture on my phone, but the last day I had seen my brother, and I was talking to him, I'm like, bro, what happened? What made you mentally, like, you know, tweak out, or what was going on in your mind? And he said he was scared. That's what he told me. He said he was scared. He threw all his electronics out the car. I don't really know what made him, you know, go through his, you know, what his mental health breakdown. I don't really know, but I just know he said that he just couldn't take it no more, and he drove. So he drove as far as he could. He could drive my mom's car, because like I said, she had it all the way from when we moved from Indianapolis, so it had a little technical difficulties with it and stuff like that, but he still drove it all the way to Ohio knowing that it wasn't properly working right. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you where his mind frame was at. I mean, that must have been the start of the mental health. You know what I'm saying?
How far apart was the Ohio incident from the Racine incident?
Bro, like literally like 2 weeks. Like I could.
Oh shit.
I don't even know it. Literally like probably like a week and a half.
So it was all. It sounds like it might have been one episode.
It was all one episode. So he was still going through what he was going through. They never was able to cover it because in Ohio, they seen that he was going through something, obviously, that they ended up letting him go. You know what I'm saying? They wanted him to get back home to his family or somebody that was closer to him, because we no longer stay in Indianapolis or anything, and Ohio is a little bit farther from Indianapolis. So, yeah, I don't know if he was just trying to drive to get away, or he knew that that was the way, or I don't know what he was going through. You know what I'm saying? All I know is he ended up driving. He drove his way all the way to Ohio, and the police seen that it was something going on with him, and they released him. They released him from a mental health hospital. My mom's car is still in Ohio.
To this day?
Yeah, to this day. Yep.
So then what happened with, so then he had an incident in Racine?
Yeah, and that was the incident that happened in Racine. It led on to him passing away. Okay, so at this time I was homeless. I was staying at my brother's house. He stayed at a little rooming house or whatever.
What, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my brother called me. Well, my brother called me that day, and he was just like, you know, DJ, like I'm going through something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He like, can you come pick me up or whatever? He like, DJ, man, I've been going through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he was like, I want you to come and smoke with me. And I didn't even get to make it over there to him before he had called the police. When he called the police in panic, and he was just like, he's like, I'm not trying to hurt or harm myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all come help me or assist me or whatever? And he was just saying it in like a panicking way or whatever, basically like letting them know, like, you know, not to kill me, don't kill me. I remember that's one of his words that he said, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.